What's up, guys? Remember now I'm 6 NOS for Frag Studios TV. We are doing the Yaschas Massif 010 AF Fragment Locations.
I'm very sorry. Only persons on official
The first fragment is story related, and you've got to fight the first boss that comes up, aloedai. You defeat him and you get the aloedai fragment.
There you are! What were you thinking? Taking off and leaving me all on my own.
The next fragment you can actually get after you have the Moggle Throw ability. First you want to use the Moggle Hunt ability to reveal the chest. Then you want to use the Moggle Throw to actually open it up. And if you don't have Moggle Throw yet, you can look at my playlist and I'll actually provide a link on this video that will show you how to get the Moggle Throw ability as soon as possible.
That's my mug.
This quest is only available after you have spoken to Hope and obtained the hollow artifact.
You two are famous. People say that you're quite
You want to talk to
swordsman.
Brenda? She's right next to Chocolina, right outside the
I recently
ruins.
received an urgent request from one of the labs at the academy. They need a fang from a behemoth as soon as possible for a project they're working on. They don't want just any fang, though. They need one that's in pristine condition. Unfortunately, with the military's current weapons, there's no possible way to take down a monster of that size without ruining its fang in the process. Now that you know the situation, if you happen to come across any, would you mind sharing them with me? I know it's a lot to ask, but it would help me out so much. Thank you. I appreciate this. If you're as good as they say, this should be easy. Once the Academy gets their hands on an adequate sample, they're going to use it to research all sorts of things, such as the monster's biology and evolutionary background.
These NPCs talk a lot. Anyways, I am going to show you the fight against the Behemoth to acquire the Behemoth Fang. You can watch it if you like to. If not, you can skip ahead. The strategy for this is you want to rock a Sentinel, Pulse Knight, and you want to max him out. You can do that at the beginning of Brescia Ruin 005 AF. And if you did have a Nectin that you maxed out, you can also use him to damage this guy pretty quick too. And I actually do this fight a little reckless, just because it's more of an aggressive standpoint. But if you're going for a defensive and a safe way to beat this guy, if you're having troubles, just use the Pulse Knight. And have Sarah and Noel run Ravager and Ravager Commando for your Paradigm packs. Little bit of information. I did try to not level up as much as I could, just so I could try to beat things as early as possible, so I could kind of give you a guesstimate of how early you can beat said boss, said monster. Alright, after you beat that guy, you'll acquire the Behemoth Fang, and you want to return that to Brenda, and you will get the Misery's Bead Fragment.
A behemoth fang? And it's in such good condition. I can't believe you managed to get this. So the rumors were true. You two are nothing less than excellent. The Academy scientists will be thrilled. Once the lab gets a hold of this, they'll be able to figure out everything they need to know about the monster, like where it comes from. Did the paradox bring this beast from the past or from the future? Is it the creation of the foul sea, humans, or Mother Nature? What you brought us will give us the answers we've been searching for. I want to thank you for helping me out of this predicament. Here, take this as a token of my appreciation.
The next quest is available to you after you speak to Hope and obtain the hollow artifact, but you can't actually complete it until after you unlock Yaschas Massif 01X AF. Unlocking is a story progression unlock, so you don't have to have a walled artifact for it. Eventually, actually after this area, you'll unlock Erba, and then you'll unlock 01X AF, and then you can complete this quest.
Really? You'll help me try and find the battery? It might be an impossible task. I already called every store in the book with no luck. But if you say you can get your hands on it, I'll believe you. Thanks for doing this. You want to know what I'll be using it for? I'm a collector. I want to get my hands on all the retro electronics I can.
What? There was another incident?
So you're gonna head back to the general area that you were at in the Padre ruins,
He's such a good boy.
past the chocobo, and if you look in the corner, you're gonna see a chest, and you need the Mogul throw ability to actually get this. And once again, if you don't have that yet, there's a video in our playlist, and you can look that up, and you can get this as early as possible. Now go ahead and warp back to 010 AF and return that old battery to Cole.
Is this what I think it is?
And that'll get you the Amur spear fragment.
How did you get your hands on something like this? Would this be enough to compensate you for your trouble? You say you want to know why I'm paying this much for a piece of junk? You two popped out of that gate, didn't you? Well, in that case, I suppose you'll believe me if I tell you then. The reason I'm collecting things that can almost be classified as antiques is because I'm from the past. I'm a time traveler, just like you. I was thrown into the future by a paradox, and so far, I haven't been able to find my way back. But please don't tell anyone else about my situation. I love my life here, and I don't want anything to disrupt that. I even have a beautiful wife who adores me. Can you get to the bottom of the mystery of the gates? I don't want more people getting swallowed up by a paradox and finding themselves in a foreign time. I made the most of it, but I don't know if others will be able to do the same.
Requirements for the last fragment: you've got to speak to Hope and obtain the hollow artifact, but you cannot complete this quest until you've unlocked Yaschas Massif 110 AF. And you unlock that by opening up the gate in Brescia Ruins 300 AF.
But this one time, I accidentally slipped and almost went over the edge. At that moment, I was sure I was gonna die. Fortunately, help came right away, so the only casualty was my wristwatch. It's now lying at the bottom of the valley. It scares me to think that could have been me. I still miss that watch. It was an expensive one that had to be modified to withstand all the wear and tear of the outdoors. What a waste. You'll look for my watch? Are you sure? Believe me, I've tried, but have had zero luck. With the eclipse keeping everything in the dark, it's almost impossible to see anything around here. I doubt it's the best time to go searching.
Alright, heading to 110 AF. This is in the corner of the area. And you'll see a chest out there, and you need the Mogul throw ability once again to get this chest as well. After you've got the outdoor watch, you want to head back and return that to Shannon, and that's going to get you the innocence sacred spear fragment. And that's all the fragments for Yaschas Massif 010 AF.
Wow.
You have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. Please subscribe to us, and if this video helped out, give us a like. Thanks for watching.
It looks like the date is off a little, though. But amazingly, other than that, everything else looks intact. Once I adjust the date, it'll be as good as new. The store owner really meant it when he said that watch would last for over 10,000 years. I thought he was joking then, but now I have proof he was telling the truth. I bought it from a little shop called Lenora's Garage in the town of New Bodom. They really know how to make things that last. You should check it out when you get a chance. It's just about my favorite shop on Pulse.